Hey everybody, it's your girl, the Cyn Show. Hope you guys are doing well. This is another new video, and today's video is talking about, is YouTube really on easy mode? The myth, the lies, the truth, and the dead ass false hope. Okay? Because that's pretty much what it seems to be giving in these YouTube streets, which is quite unfortunate. But the only reason why I really wanted to talk about this is also just because of I was thinking about what has been happening right now and also about, well, what is my real journey? What is my take on this? And why did I decide to just get back onto the platform anyway? Now, the funny thing is, with this topic that's going around, whether it's on easy mode, YouTube has made it a bit easier in that of, I guess, getting your viewers, your views, your hours, and your views. Hours are now about 4,000 hours. Um, there are two levels, it looks like, that I've noticed when I go on to my YouTube content, or sorry, my YouTube creator app. You've got to have 500 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and I think about 1 million views of shorts, right? And then there's another level, which I'm not going to get into that because I'm just starting. But I believe that it's making it easier for those who are just starting. So those who are considered to be small YouTubers who just started, or because, there are so many YouTubers out there who also have small channels. And it seems like the algorithm is now pushing the smaller channels and the newer channels. We probably have to consider that this is probably also happening because of all that, all of the bigger conglomerates up there, like the Mr. Beast and all of that, who are killing it, right? But it's like, how are we making this, happen for the smaller YouTubers who would like to get their time to make it? Now, I will say this. The myth is for me like, oh, YouTube is hard and it's like this and it is hard. It is hard to a certain degree. I really do believe though with YouTube, it's got to be something that you like to do. And that is where I feel grateful for right now in my life. At this time when I relaunched the Cyn Show channel, I've had this channel for a long time. I just was not using it. I did not know how to use it. I wasn't sure what to do as a musician, as somebody who also just likes to talk and speak on certain topics that I feel like I know I have good breath in, you know what I mean? But I also was at that time pretty afraid of being seen. But the funny thing is that you got to be. I was thinking about this as I was getting myself ready for my previous video. And the thought came to mind was, YouTube is like kind of like the new cable, clearly. We used to when we think about cable is nothing but different types of programming, right? That they're giving us certain types of programming. Now we are the program. You are the program, just like when they say you are the niche. And I think that's the truth, to be honest, is you are the niche. And you are the program, and it's all about your perspective. It's all about your point of view. It's really about what is your take? What's your insight? What are your thoughts? And it's all about opinion anyway. The thing that I will say for sure in that with lies, the lies that they definitely sometimes tell is, you can easily make a lot of fast money off of this. And I'm sure that's true, but I think that's also a big lie. I think it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of time and effort. And the effort for me is obviously not just the consistency of posting and uploading new content, but it's just keep showing up and being authentic in that of who you are. Um, Being on this platform it really is about transparency. I choose to always shoot like this because I have a smaller home and not everything in my home, at least for me, is would be aesthetically pleasing. But I think that's one thing that I'm also learning how to shed is that kind of fear. I can't change right now too much um, how I live until I can get into a better place. But I know that that should not be stopping me from doing what I feel like I need to do and being on YouTube. And I think that's one thing that I definitely want to say for anybody who has got a small channel or who's just starting and feels like, well, I need to have a better place and I need to this and I'm scared a roach is going to crawl out. Well, let the roach crawl out and say hi. Okay, maybe that rush will get you the views. Now, I hope that don't happen for me though. But what I'm saying is, not to be afraid to at least you can know you can be in your car, you can do it outside. I mean, I prefer to do it in the comfort of my home. And that's one thing I do love about doing this is that I'm in the comfort of my home. I easily super close to my closet if I got to. I don't have to go too far to change, to switch things up. And that's what I really do love about being on this platform, let alone also doing research on the things that I take interest in, the things that I like, the things that I'm into. And I think that you guys would be into too. So that's another thing to always consider. You become an avid researcher, and truth is truth. You know, this is a revolution, I feel like, where truth is everything and information is right at our fingertips. I had to say it that way. It's right at our fingertips. So it makes everything so much easier. And this is our age of, this is the age of Aquarius, the age of information. So why not contribute what your information is to the larger database? Another thing I will say for sure is that I think a dead ass lie is that you have to have the best camera, you have to have the best this, the best that to start. No, you don't. I am currently recording on my laptop, which is an older Mac, but I'm using Zoom, and it's just a basic account right now. You see the light, my selfie, whatever this thing, my ring light. Okay. When I edit, it's on my phone. It's on my phone. CapCut. I used to use iMovie, but I really dig using CapCut. So this is me, very easy peasy. And I think also another thing is I am not there with, posting the best thumbnails, but I do know that those are the things that are definitely important. The truth is for sure, you do want a good title. Titles, thumbnails are what really gets people, and of course, a good hook. Now, that's something I'm taking from another YouTuber, something about live something lessons. Um, but he was right about that. The thumbnail is the thing that really intrigues people to want to click onto your video besides a good title. But as soon as they click on your video, you got to have something, honey, to make sure that they stay. Okay, say something to make them stay. So I think those are the three things that I know that I have been doing and I've been working on. And I think it's okay to let you guys know that it's all about the creativity, and that is the biggest part of being on this platform is that it keeps you so busy, it keeps you in your creative mode, it keeps you going, and hopefully you'll not get to a place of feeling depleted. Now, I don't know. That's my hopes is that I don't get to that point of feeling depleted. But to be honest, I just don't think that that could happen. And it's also about the consistency. How often do you want to post? I am in a position where I can post daily, but there's probably going to be a time where I could probably post, 2, 3 times a week. And that's okay. Just so long as that your audience that you're building is also aware that, hey, things might be changing, don't expect. But, your audience will always expect for you to be able to be there because that is also the whole point of being on this platform is to be here, right there, and being genuine about who you are and being authentic about who you are and what you have to say and being mindful, obviously. I think about your audience as being mindful. Now, the funny thing is, you'll never know what the audience is because the audience will continuously will grow and grow and grow, and that is fine. That's what we want. It's not just about you starting YouTube or being on this platform because this is it is a great income stream of money, but it is not something that is guaranteed. Now, obviously, in my last video, I did talk about, what the 9 to 5 and why it won't keep you alive. I will still say, I'm not trying to say, don't kill it. You do want to keep your 9 to 5, but you want to find a 9 to 5 that has that freedom and flexibility where if you are creative like me, man, it's perfect. It's a beautiful dance. And I think that's really what we really want to come out of this whole thing. At least that's what I want to be able to come out with this is that it's work-life balance in my own way. So, hey, maybe I might get back into project management and continue on with my YouTube and with the channels and see how well I can continue to keep producing while I have a different kind of 9 to 5. But long story short, it should not discourage you from feeling as if you don't have anything of value to say or to speak on. And that is pretty much where I'm going to kind of keep it. I encourage any one of you who have been considering and you just have a channel and you're like, it's not really me, but I've always wanted to. Well, just try a video. You never know. At least see how you feel about it. Now, it might be a little squeamish in the beginning to see yourself, but you'll get used to it and it's all growth. And that's the beauty about this. It's building skills, new skills, especially if you're new on this platform. You've never done it before. Like I've never done video editing before, at least not like that. And now it's like breath. You know what I'm saying? But what's great also about being on YouTube is that it for sure um, brings up your presentation, your performance skills. You guys know I'm a musician, so I am also a performer. And it makes it easier for me to be in front of the camera. I'm just used to being on stage and doing things like that, and it's a comfort. I also know that when I'm talking, it may seem like I'm talking to myself, but I do know in reality, as soon as I upload this, I'm talking to you. I am your friend. We are friends, it seems like, and that's just the way you want to keep it. Because again, people come here, like I said, for help, for support, to figure things out, um, how-tos, DIYs, reviews, and all of that. But people also come here for spiritual guidance. And I did say in another video that, if you really want to think about it too, like God is so amazing and how we we could all we'll all be used and have a certain testimony. Feel me? And if we think about it, it's a mini Bible up in here. I know it's blasphemous. People are gonna be like, that's wrong, but you got to think deeper. YouTube is just such a vast thing. And, maybe we're not really using it all the way. We don't know. But use it for what you want to use it for. Build your community the way you want to build your community. And remember that you are the program. You are the program now. You are helping to program other people to reprogram themselves, if you really want to think about it. And have your freedom. Be creative and do not be afraid to tell your truth or speak up, and to express yourself, especially if you are an introvert or an introvert extrovert like myself. I love being around people, but I also like being behind here. So, anyways, guys, that's all I got to say about this whole video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think? Is YouTube on easy mode? Do you think it's easy to kind of get in this day and age, get up to the 500 or the 1,000 subscribers, the 400 watch hours, doing lives and all of that? What's your steez? Would you ever become a content creator if you're into it? And if you are, what are you guys using? What's your favorite video editing tool or app that you guys like to use? I know that mine right now is CapCut. Super intuitive, very easy, and fun. And that's, yeah, make sure that you subscribe, subscribe, subscribe to the channel and share this with anybody else that you think would be down for the cause. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any other videos that I upload. Guys, enjoy the rest of the day. I'm going to go outside and get some air. Enjoy this November. It is a new month, and I wish you the best out there. Do not be afraid. YouTube could be on easy mode, but let's just see, honey. Bye.